Did you know that how you spend the first 10 minutes of your day can determine your mood and productivity for the rest of it? Studies show that people with structured morning routines are 42% more likely to report feeling happy and fulfilled. So how do you start your mornings? Do you hit snooze, rush out of bed, and feel stressed before you even begin your day? Today we're diving into ancient wisdom to transform your mornings with a practice that's been around for centuries but is more relevant now than ever: Stoicism. Stoicism might seem like an ancient philosophy, but its principles can be applied in our fast-paced modern life to help us stay calm, grounded, and more in control of our emotions. What if I told you that by adopting just a few Stoic rituals in the morning, you could elevate your happiness levels and face the day with resilience? In this video, we're going to explore 7 Stoic morning rituals that can drastically improve your mindset and set you up for a happier, more productive day. Mornings have a way of setting the tone for our entire day, but unfortunately for many people, mornings feel more like a battle than a fresh start. Think about it. How do you typically start your day? For most of us, the answer isn't exactly inspiring. The alarm goes off, and after hitting the snooze button a few too many times, we rush to get out of bed, scrambling to make coffee, check emails, or deal with other distractions. Before we've even had a moment to breathe, we're already in reactive mode, responding to the world around us instead of intentionally guiding our day. This chaotic, stress-filled start to the morning leads to feelings of anxiety and overwhelm. Your mind races with thoughts of everything that needs to get done, and rather than feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day, you feel drained, scattered, and out of control. Whether it's the pressure of work, the demands of family, or just the general feeling of being behind on life, this sense of morning panic often bleeds into the rest of the day. It's no wonder so many people report feeling stressed or unhappy before they've even left the house. This lack of a calm and purposeful morning routine isn't just an inconvenience. It can have serious effects on your mental health, productivity, and overall sense of well-being. When you start your day with stress, it clouds your thinking, diminishes your focus, and can lead to negative thought patterns. You might find yourself easily irritated, impatient, or overwhelmed by even the smallest challenges. And the worst part, it becomes a vicious cycle. The more chaotic your mornings are, the more likely you are to face the rest of the day in a reactive, stressed-out state. But here's the real problem. We live in a society that constantly pulls us in a million directions. From the moment we wake up, we're bombarded with notifications, messages, and responsibilities that demand our attention. Social media, emails, work tasks, they all start flooding in the moment our eyes open. This never-ending stream of information not only distracts us, but also adds to our sense of urgency and anxiety. We feel like we have to be on 24/7, and that pressure takes a toll on our mental and emotional health. In addition to external distractions, many of us face internal struggles as well. Mornings are often when our minds are at their most vulnerable. It's easy to fall into negative thought patterns, replay past mistakes, or worry about the challenges of the day ahead. Self-doubt, anxiety, and even fear can creep in during those early hours, making it difficult to approach the day with confidence and clarity. How often have you woken up feeling anxious about a big presentation, an important meeting, or a difficult conversation? That anxiety can set the tone for the entire day, affecting how you interact with others and how you approach your responsibilities. And let's not forget about physical health. The way we start our morning also has a significant impact on our bodies. Rushing through the morning often means skipping breakfast, neglecting physical activity, or overloading on caffeine. This sets off a cascade of negative effects on our energy levels, metabolism, and overall physical well-being. By noon, you might find yourself crashing, reaching for more coffee or sugary snacks just to stay awake, or feeling physically drained from the lack of proper nourishment and care. So why does this happen? Why do so many of us fall into this pattern of chaotic, stressful mornings? One reason is that we're reactive rather than proactive. Instead of setting the tone for our day, we let the day set the tone for us. We're responding to everything around us, whether it's the demands of work, the pressures of family life, or the constant influx of information from our devices. This reactive mindset prevents us from taking control of our mornings and ultimately our lives. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be this way. There's a solution to the morning madness, and it lies in adopting a more intentional, stoic approach to how we start our day. By implementing a few simple stoic rituals, we can transform our mornings from chaotic and stressful to calm, centered, and purposeful. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of clarity, control, and peace, rather than rushing around in a state of panic. Imagine starting your day focused on what truly matters, rather than being pulled in a million different directions. The key is to shift from being reactive to proactive. Instead of letting external forces dictate how your morning unfolds, you can take control of your morning routine and use it as a powerful tool to set the tone for your entire day. And that's where Stoicism comes in. This ancient philosophy provides practical, actionable tools for cultivating inner peace, resilience, and happiness, starting with how you approach your morning. In the next section, we'll explore 7 Stoic morning rituals that can help you create a morning routine that empowers you, reduces stress, and boosts your happiness. By integrating these practices into your mornings, you'll not only feel more in control, but also more connected to your values and purpose, allowing you to face the day's challenges with greater resilience and positivity. Let's dive into how you can make your mornings work for you instead of against you. Now that we understand the problem of chaotic mornings and how they can drain our energy, both mentally and physically, let's turn to the solution: the 7 Stoic morning rituals. These simple yet powerful practices rooted in ancient wisdom can help you regain control, cultivate inner peace, and set a positive tone for your day. By incorporating even just a few of these rituals, you can start to feel more grounded, focused, and ready to face whatever the day throws at you. Let's explore each one in more detail. Reflection on what's within your control. Stoicism teaches us the fundamental principle of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. Start your day by reflecting on this idea. Take a few moments to think about the tasks ahead of you and ask yourself, what aspects of my day can I directly influence and what should I accept as beyond my control? This simple mental exercise helps you avoid unnecessary stress by allowing you to prioritize your efforts and avoid wasting energy on things you can't change, like other people's reactions, the weather, or traffic. By setting this intention early, you'll begin your day with clarity and a sense of calm, knowing where your energy is best spent. Morning meditation. One of the cornerstones of a Stoic morning is quiet reflection. Taking 5 to 10 minutes to meditate can make all the difference in how you approach your day. During this time, focus on your breath or use a guided meditation app to help center your thoughts. Meditation allows you to clear the mental clutter that often builds up overnight, preparing you to face the day with a calm and focused mind. It's a great way to let go of anxiety about the future or regret about the past and fully embrace the present moment. In the practice of Stoicism, meditation isn't about escaping reality. It's about becoming more present and engaged with it. Journaling. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius were big advocates of journaling, and for good reason. Taking a few minutes each morning to write down your thoughts, goals, or reflections can help you organize your mind. This doesn't have to be a lengthy process. Just jotting down 3 things you're grateful for or 1 or 2 goals for the day can provide structure and purpose. You could also use this time to reflect on any challenges you anticipate facing and think about how you might respond to them in a way that aligns with your values. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-awareness, helping you keep track of what's important and giving you a chance to reflect on your personal growth over time. Practice negative visualization. Negative visualization may sound pessimistic, but it's actually one of the most empowering Stoic practices. The idea is simple. Take a few moments in the morning to visualize things going wrong. Imagine how you would feel if something didn't go as planned, a meeting gets cancelled, or you hit unexpected traffic. This mental exercise helps you build resilience by preparing you emotionally for setbacks. When the unexpected does happen, you won't be as thrown off because you've already mentally rehearsed it. The practice of negative visualization helps you stay calm under pressure and reinforces the idea that many challenges are temporary and manageable. Affirm your values. A key part of Stoicism is living in accordance with your values. Each morning, take a moment to remind yourself of what truly matters to you. Is it integrity, kindness, patience, or courage? By affirming your values at the start of the day, you create a mental compass that guides your decisions and actions throughout the day. When you're faced with difficult choices or stressful situations, having your values fresh in your mind can help you stay true to yourself and avoid reacting impulsively. Over time, this practice will help you feel more aligned with your deeper sense of purpose, which is a key factor in long-term happiness. Take a cold shower. While this one might not seem like a traditional philosophical practice, taking a cold shower is a physical way to practice stoic resilience. It's uncomfortable, no doubt, but that's the point. By choosing to expose yourself to discomfort first thing in the morning, you train your mind to handle challenges more effectively. Cold showers activate your body's natural stress response, but in a controlled environment, allowing you to build mental toughness. It's a physical reminder that you can embrace discomfort and thrive. Plus, the energy boost that comes from a cold shower is undeniable. Your body wakes up and you feel sharper, more alert, and ready to tackle the day. Focus on the present moment. Finally, one of the most important Stoic rituals is the practice of mindfulness, focusing on the present moment. Often we wake up and immediately start worrying about future tasks or dwelling on past mistakes. By intentionally grounding yourself in the here and now, you can approach each moment with calm and clarity. Whether it's while eating breakfast, making your bed, or commuting to work, try to stay present in the task at hand. This not only reduces anxiety, but also helps you engage more fully in your day, allowing you to appreciate the small moments that often get overlooked. By weaving these 7 rituals into your morning routine, you're not just reacting to life, you're proactively setting the stage for how you want your day to unfold. Each of these practices is designed to help you build emotional resilience, gain clarity, and cultivate a sense of purpose. Over time, these rituals become second nature, and the benefits will extend far beyond just the morning. They will permeate every aspect of your life, helping you handle challenges with grace and stay focused on what truly matters. Of all the Stoic rituals we've explored, there's one that stands out as particularly transformative: negative visualization. Now, at first glance, this practice might seem counterintuitive or even negative. Why would anyone start their day by imagining things going wrong? But the truth is, this ancient Stoic practice has an incredible power to shift your mindset and prepare you to face life's inevitable challenges with calm and resilience. Let's dig deeper into how negative visualization works. The concept comes from the idea that we often fear the unknown or the unexpected. We dread things like getting stuck in traffic, missing a deadline, or having a difficult conversation with a coworker. Our minds, left unchecked, can spiral into anxiety over all the what-ifs. By practicing negative visualization, we take control of that fear by imagining these scenarios in advance and mentally rehearsing how we'll handle them. This doesn't mean we dwell on negativity or expect bad things to happen. Rather, we mentally prepare ourselves so that if they do happen, we aren't blindsided or emotionally overwhelmed. Let me give you a personal example to show just how transformative this practice can be. I used to dread public speaking. Every time I had a presentation coming up, my anxiety would spike, and I'd spend days worrying about all the things that could go wrong. What if I forget what to say? What if the audience doesn't engage? What if I embarrass myself? It was mentally exhausting, but once I started practicing negative visualization, my approach completely changed. Instead of letting my anxiety spiral, I would sit down before the event and visualize the worst-case scenarios. I imagined stumbling over my words, forgetting key points, or facing a disengaged audience. Then I'd think through how I would handle each situation calmly. What would I do if I lost my place? I'd pause, take a breath, and use my notes to find my way back. What if the audience seemed bored? I'd adjust my tone, ask questions, or switch up my energy to re-engage them. By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, I trained my brain to be ready for anything, and I no longer feared the unknown. When the actual presentation came, I felt prepared and confident. And here's the interesting part. Most of the time, none of those worst-case scenarios actually happened. But when smaller challenges did arise, I handled them with ease because I had already prepared myself mentally. Instead of feeling anxious and reactive, I was calm and in control. This practice of negative visualization doesn't just apply to public speaking, it can be applied to any aspect of life. Let's say you're someone who dreads the morning commute because of the unpredictable traffic. You can use negative visualization to imagine getting stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic and think through how you would handle it without letting stress take over. Maybe you'll decide to listen to a calming podcast or use the time to practice mindful breathing. By preparing yourself in advance, you're less likely to feel frustrated or anxious when the actual situation occurs. Another powerful example is relationships. We often enter conversations or interactions with loved ones expecting everything to go smoothly. But what if there's a disagreement or miscommunication? Negative visualization allows you to mentally rehearse how you'll handle a tough conversation with patience and understanding rather than reacting emotionally. This practice strengthens your emotional resilience, helping you stay composed even when things don't go as planned. One of the greatest benefits of negative visualization is that it shifts your mindset from avoidance to acceptance. Instead of trying to avoid discomfort, failure, or challenges at all costs, you start to accept that they are a natural part of life. The Stoics believed that much of our suffering comes not from the events themselves, but from our attachment to how we think things should go. When we expect everything to run perfectly, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. But when we embrace the possibility that things might not go as planned and prepare for that reality, we become more flexible, resilient, and ultimately more at peace with whatever comes our way. Take the example of athletes. Elite athletes often visualize their performance, not just focusing on success, but also on the potential obstacles they might face. They mentally prepare for scenarios like falling behind in a race or losing focus during a game. This mental preparation allows them to stay calm and adapt when those challenges arise in real life. They don't get thrown off course by setbacks because they've already rehearsed how they'll handle them. The same is true for us in our daily lives, whether it's a difficult meeting at work, a personal conflict, or simply the unpredictability of life. Negative visualization arms us with the mental tools to handle adversity with grace. It teaches us to expect the unexpected and respond rather than react. Now, here's where the real transformation happens. Once you've practiced negative visualization and mentally rehearsed the worst-case scenarios, you begin to notice that you worry less about them. Why? Because you realize that even if things don't go perfectly, you'll be okay. You've already thought through how you'll respond, and that gives you a sense of control over the uncontrollable. This is one of the most liberating aspects of Stoic philosophy. By preparing for the worst, you free yourself from the constant anxiety and fear of what might go wrong. You no longer waste energy worrying about things that may never happen. Instead, you focus on the present, on what you can control, and on moving forward with confidence and resilience. Incorporating negative visualization into your morning routine doesn't take long. It can be as simple as spending 2-3 minutes mentally rehearsing the day ahead and preparing for any potential challenges, but the impact of this practice can be profound. Over time, you'll notice that you approach the day with a greater sense of calm, focus, and emotional strength. Instead of fearing what might go wrong, you'll be ready to handle anything that comes your way with grace and composure. This is the true power of Stoicism. By training your mind to anticipate and embrace challenges, you cultivate a mindset that leads to greater happiness, resilience, and inner peace. So to recap, the 7 Stoic morning rituals that can set you up for success are reflecting on what's in your control, morning meditation, journaling, negative visualization, affirming your values, taking a cold shower, and focusing on the present. By integrating these simple yet powerful rituals into your morning routine, you'll not only reduce stress and negativity, but also increase your happiness and sense of fulfillment. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your current morning routine like? Are there any Stoic rituals you already practice, or are you thinking about trying out one of these? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about Stoic philosophy and how it can help you live a better life, check out my next video on mastering resilience through Stoic principles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video.